To get arms like this takes a lot of work, but one tool that's going to help you immensely is the Dynaflex handheld gyros. And you know something, folks? Whether you have the PowerBall that I'm holding in my hand now or any other model of handheld gyro, all of these exercise secrets and tips apply because it's all the same movements. First one is that I like to call the wrist horizontal. And what I'm going to do is just use my wrist, and you can actually see the fibers in my arm working. And all I'm doing is going back and forth in a controlled motion. Now, I want to tell you right now and speak to you about what consists of a rep so that you can exercise in a clear, precise manner and you get accurate results. Now, what I'm going to do and what consists of a rep is actually spinning up the gyro and then spinning it back down. What I'm going to do is I'm simply going to push my hand down and up like this, but I'm going to spin up the gyro and then I'm going to spin it down. Watch again. I spin it up and then I'm going to spin it down. And that consists of one rep. And you want to do plenty of these. If you just pull this straight down, almost right to where your waist is, and come back up, you'll notice that you're going to get a terrific pump in your triceps, in your biceps, in your forearms, and even in your shoulder. This is fantastic for therapy. If you have carpal tunnel or any repetitive stress injury, there's nothing better than the handheld gyros. This is the best tool you will ever find to help you get the conditioning back and lower arm strength. Of that horizontal that we just showed you earlier. Now, that horizontal left to right, I showed you with our hands a little bit more contracted, but look, by just extending your arm and doing the same left to right, I'm pulling in all of my triceps, I'm getting in all the flexors of the outside of my forearm, I'm getting a little bit of bicep, and I'm still getting a great pump in my lower arm. Now, just by holding your arm, you can see straight out what a terrific variation is. And again, I'm just going left and right. Now, here's this. By just twisting my hand, look how it notice. I'm going to go slow again. I'm twisting my hand, and now just doing it in an up and down fashion, I'm absolutely changing the dynamics of the exercise. And now I'm working different muscles in my hand and different muscles in my forearms. This is such a great motion. I love the Dynaflex handheld gyros. It's such an easy way to get a quick pump. I don't need any dumbbells. I don't need anything but my handheld gyro. Now, let me show you. A lot of people ask, what can I do for my arms? Well, I'm going to show you. I'm going to put this in my right hand, and you could use it. Remember, folks, whatever you do in one hand, do it the other. What I'm going to do is I'm going to just pump my biceps, and I'm going to show you to the camera. By just moving, you can see all the fibers in my arms moving. This is such a terrific exercise for getting your biceps conditioned and toned no matter what sport you're trying out for. Whether you're a golfer, a bowler, a tennis player, or just a fitness nut like me, there's so many great exercises, you're only limited by your imagination. Remember, the Dynaflex handheld gyro is a terrific tool for strengthening your hand, whether you have carpal tunnel syndrome, for a terrific variation right now on just changing our hand positioning. Now, instead of using the gyro on the standard way, I'm going to flip it up, and I want to show you right now in the camera how I have the rotor facing up. Well, remember how we started with the left to right rocking motion? That's exactly what I want you to practice doing right now. With the rotor up, your thumb on one side, your index finger on the other, and a good grip with the remaining fingers on the side of the gyro, I want you to do that nice, smooth left to right rocking motion. And you know something, folks? That is going to absolutely give you a terrific burn and terrific conditioning on your flexor carpi radialis, the inside of your forearms, and a little bit of tricep as well. This is also going to greatly enhance your finger strength, which brings me into another lead-in exercise for purely isolating finger and hand strength. What I'm going to do is I'm going to turn the gyro upside down, and now, doing it in the standard manner, I'm just using my fingers. Notice how my fingers are straight out, and I'm going to keep the rotation just like I was doing before. Oh, what a great burn this is. Now, if you notice how my fingers are equally centered on top of the gyro, and I'm just doing that nice spin move. This is such a fantastic conditioning exercise. The gyro is one of the single best tools for improving your strength of your lower arm, your dexterity, your finger grip, your wrist grip. It'll increase the range of motion in your wrist flexors and a host of other terrific benefits, including strengthening your golf game, helping you in bowling and in tennis. And remember, if you're a big computer user, I'm the Muscle Man of Technology. I live on my computer. It's really very therapeutic. It's great even if you have carpal tunnel. But please, Do not touch that rotor or yoke when it's spinning, and also do not overdo it. Like any form of exercise, it will take some conditioning and practice to get into the groove.